Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Yankee Lanes here in Keene, New Hampshire. I'm with Bruce Hall. This is Chris Forey, also with Jeff Barden, the center proprietor. Welcome.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
You can talk. I know you're nervous about this. It's okay. I'm just kidding. But first, I want to say thank you personally again.
Well, thank you, guys.
$1,000 you put into today's event. This is a doubles weekend. The doubles Saturday, I should call it. Tomorrow we have singles Sunday. Another $1,000 added. Great little establishment, 24 lanes. Awesome. I've never been here, like I told you, but I know you host the tournament in February and March.
Right, exactly, yep.
But well done.
Well, it's good stuff. We're so honored and privileged to have NEBA here. It means a lot to us.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
It's great when we know that our proprietors or our host centers really want us. So thank you.
Yeah, Jeff, thank you so much. It's been great. We're about to kick off our title match here between Quentin Collins and John Sellers, each with one title, and that's the title they won last year, so they're here defending. And the ageless John Kirker with 4 titles, bowling with Nick Marion going for his first NEBA title. So should be a great match. We had some pretty high scores in the last semifinals out of these teams.
13 and 14 played pretty good in qualifying, so I'm going to go with our number here. First team is, and yes, they are the first team to ever defend in a title match.
Thanks to our executive producer.
Thank you.
And here's Kirker with his first shot.
Hook and stop.
And hook stop, pack.
Again, low flare, dead low flare.
So Jeff, the lane pattern is the USBC white number 2.
Yes, sir.
And what made you go with that pattern? What was your thinking behind that?
Well, we used it last year, and we thought it was a pretty competitive pattern for our center. So we wanted to bring that back out for the doubles today. So.
Well, it's played very, it's been a decent scoring, a really pretty medium to higher scoring pace, but we all complain about hook and heads and then, straight back ends. But guess what? The team shot 470, 480, and 5-0 last round. So they're opening up just like any shot would. So
sure.
It's playing very fair and challenging as well.
Yeah, like you said before, Bruce, sometimes that cliff is not always easy to hit. So
no, I agree. I think we said I was here for the New England Championships, and I said it's so easy, it's hard. It was so cliffy here, right? There was so much wet dry, to play it. It was challenging. So, and I think that it seemed to me like there was more of that in the first squad.
Yeah, I agree.
But then we were observing that in the second squad, it seems like more people played in and carved them up sooner.
Yeah.
So they played a little harder on the second squad. The cuts were lower. It was 75 over in the second squad compared to 138 over the first squad to make it. So
I'm going to interrupt you guys for a second. Women's U.S. Open update.
Here we go.
4 games in. Valerie Bercier in 3rd place.
Wow.
And 4th place, Nicole Trudell.
Oh, my God.
Boy.
So we have 2 women on the show.
On the show right now.
We have 4 games to go. No pressure, ladies. They can't hear us, but let's go. Let's get it done.
So John Sellers and Quentin Collins dominating the finals so far. They shot 505 last block, last match. And starting with strikes here, John with the bucket crumbling. And that's another, how about blower strike there for John?
I had to get a confirmation from Gillick, but that might be a, I'm just going to write it down for me real quick, but it looked blue. Originally I thought it was a tag, but it's not a tag. It's a paranoia. Thank you. And Quentin, is he throwing a vibe, Tim?
And another dead flush shot for Quentin. GB2, he's not sure though.
GB2 question mark. I honestly think it might be the blue vibe, but we'll check it out.
We have our scouts on the GB2, looks like. And here's a 4-9 for Justin Camp.
No, not Justin Camp. Nick Marion.
Oh, Nick Marion. Sorry, my fault.
That's okay. I gotta correct you because I get that a lot.
If I have some advice for John and Nick, it's to start striking right now, because I
yes.
can't imagine John and Quentin missing very much in this match.
That looks like he got it.
Oh, good try. Good try for Nick.
That looks like it may be a no rules pearl going down the lane. I'm sure Tim might give me a thumbs up on that. But he was throwing a gauntlet earlier. Who said it is a blue vibe?
Blue vibe.
See, I can see that. They doubt me from 30 feet away, or however far we are. Oh, I checked up
another
fast.
split for John. So a very quick 33-pin lead minus the split is going to put them in the 40s already. And we're only in the third frame for John and Quentin.
That's pretty good right there.
And John, blower again, blows the rack. Great roll on John. Just gets that side spin and pushes it down the lane, saves the energy, turns up hard. Just amazing.
And quickly, whoever's watching, again, we're in the final match. Please share the Facebook post. Let's get the numbers up. Let your friends know. Also have double screen going, get on extra frame, watch our ladies.
And how about a messenger 10? Wow. Not that Quentin needs it, but he gets it.
I don't know how this ball did that. I mean, it's like a cream puff hitting the pins.
So we're now in a quick 68-pin lead for that team in the third frame. Nick?
That's definitely a,
How about an 8-10 for Nick? Oh, just flat. This match could be over in the fourth frame. I'll tell you, we crossed with Kirker and Nick.
Yeah, we did.
Our second block, you and I crossed together, Chris, and boy, Nick was making them look dead easy. Just soft through the heads and just had that little kind of.
Even John, I thought John's ball just stopped every time.
John just stopped, and the hook stopped, and boy, we were there grinding out. Andrew and I grinding out 410, and you guys are grinding out even. And
I'm trying to move every 5 frames, and John's not moving at all.
And they're 200 over. Here's 470, and here's 450, and here's just whacking them.
That was a better shot. Checked up and stopped.
Okay. So Jeff, are you coming over to play poker tonight?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. We'll see. I saw you bowling earlier too, right? So how'd you make out?
It wasn't so good, but a lot of fun, anyways.
Well, you wouldn't want that house advantage. You wouldn't want to be labeled
right, exactly.
House rat or anything. John goes out. Ring 10 for John. Come on, John, pick it up now.
I know you said you've increased bowling business. You and I spoke earlier. The business has increased since you've come on board, taking over the center 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you obviously, how's your open play? Everything is good across the board?
Everything's really good. We reestablished the bowling center a little bit more in the community. So we're getting a lot of support there from the community, and it's been a really good run.
All right, John, nice spare.
And how are your leagues doing? You keeping your league numbers up?
Yeah, our league numbers are usually up maybe 1 or 2% a year, which obviously is pretty good.
That's really good.
And you couple that with getting our local college involved and our open play up a little bit. It's been good.
I mean, obviously, you're in a nice area of town here. I just come outside of town slightly. I mean, not really that far away from town, but obviously a nice area. When I drove through, it seemed like it's
Yeah, beautiful part of town. This end of town is really nice.
I like the woods across the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Backup ball at the 10.
Ball for the 10, no problem for Quentin.
I'm glad he was confident in that.
It was back-to-back ring 10s for John and Quentin.
And we have a shout-out on, I'm looking at the Pete Williamson. Hey, Pete, it's been a while. Haven't seen you.
So we've got an 80-pin lead now for Quentin and John. A little light for John, 5'8". Kirker a chance to cut into the lead here. How many entries did you get in the New England Championships, Jeff?
We had 174 teams.
Is that a record? It had to be.
Yeah.
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 We
steadily going up a little bit every year. So
Parker high flush.
I know it was my first year bowling. I loved it. Yeah.
well, that's good. We certainly appreciate everybody coming here. It is really good.
Yeah. It's
People talk. People talk about it.
They do. Sometimes you got to brave the weather a little bit, but it's
Welcome to
definitely
New
worth
England,
it.
right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I also think people, I mean, I look at if you look at the group that just bowled before, we had 3 people from Long Island bowling.
That's right.
So, I mean, in Long Island, it's probably about a 6-7 hour ride, getting out of the traffic and everything out of Long Island. So that just tells you what kind of host you are. That.
Well, they wanted to get up here and see some trees. So,
Yeah, maybe.
they were kind of, enough of the Throgs Neck Bridge. Let's go see some pine
But
trees.
I think it says a lot about our sponsor, that people are going to drive 7 hours
It does.
to
It
come
does.
bowl a weekend event. So that says a lot about how you.
Back on track for Quentin. Meanwhile, both Nick and Kirker doubled. So they did cut into the lead by 20, getting it down to somewhere in about 60 pin lead or so. Definitely don't want to let up here if you're John and Quenta. Yeah, and we got, of course, hey, anybody watching on the live stream, please share if you would. And let's get the viewership numbers up.
A little flat 2 shots in a row there.
10, flat 10 for John.
See, the ball's not picking up like it was early enough. It's just
A little push
drifting
down
through the
maybe
back.
a little bit, yeah. Yeah, of course, we had blocks of hotel reserved for the event up here. We had the golf event yesterday. We have the poker tonight. And the
lot to
food
do.
coming in and at the Elks Lodge, so a lot going on, and just a beautiful place to be.
downtown
Right here,
is.
yeah.
I said to a couple guys that we used to bowl regionals in Saratoga Springs. I don't know if you were around back then in the 90s, but we used to go to Saratoga Springs where the racetrack is. Beautiful town. And when I pulled into here, I said to my wife, she never went there. I'm like, but this is exactly like Saratoga. Beautiful, clean, lots to eat, lots to eat, drink. There's just you can just park your car and walk and do anything you want. And everybody's been really nice. I mean, we were downtown yesterday eating, so it's been a pleasure. My first time, so. Again, singles event we have tomorrow, so if you are looking to come out, I would try to get here early. I think the morning squad's actually sold out. Somebody can give me a head nod. I think the morning squad is sold out. I just got that.
Yep.
Afternoon squad, so be 1 o'clock. We'll be doing a fresh oil on both.
4 games of qualifying and then fresh oil.
Yep.
And then right into the finals for the burn.
Yep. And also just
Which is a format that a lot of people like. They like seeing the fresh.
they feel it's
both
it's a little
squads.
more squad equity.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, because sometimes if they're easy, you might think that you really want to be a tough shot for Nick.
It's getting away from that quickly now.
With a 6-7, yeah. And Quentin back on with a double. So I think we're back up to 70, and then the split will put us in the 80s. I haven't got the exact count, but it's an order of magnitude lead.
It's getting away.
Yeah.
Some things to not forget, folks. Again, we keep on reminding you as we get more viewers, but the Hall of Fame weekend is coming up. August 26th is the night of the Hall of Fame ceremony. We're tying that in with our Hall of Fame Silver Lanes event. 10 a.m. is the senior event. 1 o'clock we are doing our normal 6 o'clock squad on for Saturday. Qualifying will be at 1 o'clock for the $55 weekend. And then obviously back to our regular squad times on Sunday, 9 and 12:30. It's again at East Hartford, Hall of Fame Silver Lanes. And then the gala.
And the gala.
Still time to buy tickets.
We'll be inducting 54 people into the Hall of Fame, and you can see the video that you and I cut, Chris, on the website.
I watch it every day.
And, do you?
I'm just kidding. It pops up every day.
While you're brushing your teeth, gets you started. Says,
Exactly.
I'm good enough and I'm strong enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. So it's your daily affirmation. There
I
you
like
go.
that. That's funny. But no, again, yep. You have until August 16th to buy tickets. August 13th to book a hotel room at the Hampton Inn in East Hartford. Again, great table that they built for us here, pin deck. We want to thank you guys for that. That's awesome. Came out lane 15, I believe, right?
Came off lane 15.
Lane
Yep.
15, right? Yep.
Yeah,
So it came out lane 15.
Could you give us some of that history, Jeff? I know it was there was something about some pros on there. I think I read.
Yeah, back in I think it was '62. Dick Weber had a big thing here. I got all the clippings and everything, but did a little.
66.
66.
Yeah, it was 66.
Our producer corrects everybody. See,
All right,
you're not.
sorry.
We're not the only
It was
ones.
66. Dick did his little thing here, and I shot one of my I can't remember, but I shot one of my first 300s on 15 and 16, and fortunate enough, when my dad was alive, 10 years later, my dad shot one on 15 and 16. So. At that time, we were the first father and son ever in New Hampshire to shoot 300.
That's amazing.
So
wow, on that pin deck.
Yeah, on that
pin
pin deck.
I can't believe you're parting with it.
So it was pretty cool. I talked to Andrew earlier, and I said, always cherish these moments that you get to bowl with your dad, because it's pretty special.
Yeah, I never got my father. We were supposed to go to nationals together. My father passed away before that happened.
So sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, but my dream was my brother and like you said, you get to bowl with Andrew. You got to bowl with your father. That was always my brother and I. was like, it'd be cool to bowl one time with my dad.
Sure.
But it just never happened. But that's okay. I mean, these things happen. But
well, this is certainly
you don't realize
this is a momentous day for me. And if you don't mind, guys, I will memorialize it. It's the first day that Andrew and I have bowled with him as an adult.
Yep.
And this is today, literally, is the day. We both struck our first shots, and we were the cut, having had to re-enter. And so we did cash the first time, and I rode him like a pony.
That's
he
incredible.
shot 262 for us to make it into the finals.
Only a pony?
I raised my own horse, and he's going to ASU next week, literally, with Jordan Nasberg. And shout out to Jordan and the whole team at ASU. And
hopefully Jordan tells him that when I was 12, I whooped him in a JBT.
Well, we'll have to remind Jordan.
Oh, he knows.
So yeah,
he put a video up the other year of it.
So. And indeed, Andrew and I think will be bowling nationals this year. So
yeah, I think it's. I think anytime
we're
you
excited. So yeah, I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, and I know how you feel, Jeff, about that. And so
it's good stuff.
My son's only 3, and he bowls summer league, and I just can't wait to even just bowl an adult junior tournament with him, or and I'm sure my wife, she just walked in, and Janine, I'm sure she can't wait either. And the family thing, it's we grew up bowling, and as you guys in the business or around it, it's just to be able to give it back to your kids. And like I said, my son's young, but I just can't wait to have it. He just runs around the bowling center. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
he's
that's what
great.
It's all about.
He's great. Of course,
he's like in your place. He likes your arcade.
And of course, you guys are so close to the bones.
Yeah. So exactly, it's a great tie-in. He's got
yep.
He's got the best coaching in the world.
Yep, he does. And talk about a family on a roll.
Yeah.
There's Parker with a PBA 50 title last week, and Justin and Brandon both winning.
Justin wins the junior varsity team masters, and Brandon winning a national title with the U12 junior gold. Pretty exciting stuff.
The game of Wycliffe, where I was with Andrew.
Pretty interesting bowling center names out there.
They do game. I think game is the chain. So there's game.
That's I figured out.
Wycliffe, game of Mendon, and there's a few others.
Yeah, I saw that when the kids posted.
Beautiful centers. I mean, I'll tell you, that junior gold ran like clockwork. They did a great job.
I heard they got them in and out of the centers quickly.
They did.
I heard it was a big improvement from Chicago 2 years ago.
It was very well run. I think they were ready for the crowds this time. I think because last time they had 20 or 30% more people than they anticipated, and this time they had about the number they were ready for. So the kids flew in. They had separate entrances.
I heard about that too.
The players and the spectators, and they got in, as you say, in and out quickly. Conditions were fair, tough but fair. I thought they were. No issues with the lanes, and I think the right kids made the top shows and did great. So this match
is a wrap up.
This match has been over for probably
5
about
frames.
9 frames. So honestly, we've been talking about it, but I think we can certainly label it official since they're going to shoot another 500 set easily.
Do you want to interview the champions? I'll get the other mic.
That sounds great. So here's Quentin and wrapping up. He's going to go 279 off the sheet if he doubles again here. So. John and Nick, great day today. Great bowling, you guys. Nick Marion still after that first title, but he can be my doubles partner anytime. I'm sure John will be happy to keep bowling with him. So, Jeff, I think we're going to try to get the winners on mic, but I just wanted to say thanks again. Thank you so much for the sponsorship.
Really appreciated what NEBA brings to our bowling center.
We'll be back here. We'll be back here as long as you'll have us. And really, it's guys like you that are heroes of the game. And thank you so much.
You got me long term, sir.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, we'll see you tonight.
Absolutely.
All in, first hand. Let's go. Okay. So we're back and joined by John and Quentin. Guys, that was a clinic, I must say.
First ever defending champions.
First ever defending champions in the doubles. Congratulations. That's history right there.
Thanks, Chris.
And I got to tell you guys, I don't think there was a doubt in any match that you guys were in that you were going to make the number. And you led 5:05 there, 5:24 in the finals. What do you think gave you such a great look? I mean,
I just think the format is just not oiling. I think in the more
friction
drier got, the stronger we got. Just to be honest.
Yeah.
So we love to hook the ball. So we just got stronger.
Highway bowl burn.
Well, John, I've always loved your release. I think you get on the side and you get such spin through the heads that when they get a little bit dirty, you're really the guy to beat. I've seen that in a few times.
Appreciate
because
that,
you're so clean through the shot, and you have great extension and twist. You're able to get push and that. And Quentin, you just get a mittful. It's just it's scary to watch. Even your flat tens, we were just going, that's not exactly flat. That's,
you actually make us feel good when you flat ten.
Right. We're like,
all right,
that was still a pretty violent 10 pin, even though it was a 10. So
this is great, man. This be back-to-back champs. That's part of history.
You guys,
Great
that's
thing,
the first
man.
time it's ever been done.
Yeah,
and,
ever?
and you can see the format of a NEBA. It's hard to win anyway. There's a certain amount of randomness to it and all that kind of stuff. But the better bowlers do float to the top. And when you're shooting 500 every set, I think you're going to
do that.
You're going to
Got a great
defend.
shot of winning. So.
Did you feel? I mean, obviously highway bowl, guardian or saran wrap, whatever you want to call that stuff on the lanes. Do you feel like how this played? Because the front of the lane here hooked pretty early. Did you feel this was give you a similar feel or play to how Highway is as Highway gets beat up as it's on tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically about matching up. I've used two different balls the last two games. So it's just about matching up. The right lane was hooking a whole lot more than the left lane. So
What were the 2 balls? There was a game breaker 2.
I was using the game breaker 2 and the blue vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were right. We were pretty.
Okay, Gillick was calling that. He was writing it on our.
We were
on our
guessing,
board
so-
there. Yeah, we were guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you jump back and forth. We weren't exactly
Right.
tracking it. But great bowling. So you guys shot 153 over this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your look like then compared to what you had now?
Honestly, if y'all would have oiled,
Oh, we would have been
because we
dead.
went, he shot 199, I shot 210
Yeah.
So-
on the fresh.
on the fresh. So
Yeah. So.
we just was being patient, and then we got to the 3rd game, and he shot 300. So
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I watched you
I
there.
didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
I opened that pair up for you, by the
I
way.
appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
appreciate that,
Appreciate
Chris.
I knew they were coming. Yeah. So.
I said, John likes friction. I'm going to throw this 500 grip
Yeah.
ball in the track.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
It's all about love. Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
You flat 10'd every shot, but you knew Quentin was coming, so let's open
Easy,
it
easy.
up
I had
for
240.
him,
I
you know.
can.
Oh, okay.
He did.
Okay, sorry. There
I
you
flat 10 the next game.
go. All right, there you go. So,
But and what ball were you throwing?
So in the beginning of the match play, I threw the Jacko LE, and then it's a little stronger. Then I went to my Paranoia, so just something that get down the lane a little cleaner,
yep,
but still give me that pop down lane. So
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
just kept using it. And if I needed to go to something stronger, I went back to the LE. But I tried to go to my Chronic, and then I went to go look at my bag, and it was cracked. So,
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
That's
So
hard.
Wow.
If
If
you're
that wasn't a
listening
choice.
out there,
As
Brett,
today, as today,
People don't
you-
leave it in
you
your
just-
car, please.
Oh, because you think it got hot and got
I,
it overheated.
I
and
can tell you it
cracked.
has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
interesting. Because what I've found when balls crack is when they stay in one place for a long time.
They don't get used for a
They
while.
don't get
Okay,
used for a
okay.
while.
Yeah, I didn't
so-
use it for a while. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's in your bag though. It's getting
Yeah.
shuffled around. That's very unusual.
Generally, when
for
they
that to
sit for a
happen,
while,
so.
that's when they're going to
Yeah.
pop.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just they're sitting and they're not getting used. That's when they go.
Did
but
you get it at Buddy's?
Hmm?
Did you get it at
No,
Buddy's?
no.
Because I was going to say there's a lifetime warranty. Oh,
Motive.
sorry. Okay, sorry. Just checking.
motivated,
You know,
everybody.
he's motivated. So Ebonite, Motive.
That's brand, man.
Oh,
That's
okay.
brand.
Buddies.
There you go. You sell Motive and Ebonite.
I sell everything.
You sell everything. That's
I
why I
do.
asked. I said, why? So
I support all
there
the
you go.
brands.
So, all right.
It's okay.
All right. Well, guys, congratulations, defending champions, first
Thank
time
you.
ever in the history of NEBA. You earned every penny you made today, and you guys bowled great. Congratulations, great
Thank you.
bowling, guys.
And we're going to see you guys tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Definitely. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Are you playing poker tonight? That's the big question. No poker.
You're
he's
actually going to go home?
He's going home. Wow.
That's a long drive.
Okay.
6-7 hours?
Hey, sleep in your car, sleep overnight,
Oh,
come
really?
back and win the singles tomorrow. Come on. You're going to love
You're
it.
bowling?
So-
Yeah, I'm bowling. Yeah.
You got a room?
Okay.
Not yet, but
Okay.
we'll find one.
All right.
Good luck.
Congratulations, guys. Great bowling.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Chris. Good job.
Nice job.
All right.
Thank you, Gillick.
Thank you, Gillick, everybody. Thanks,
Frank Bouchard for getting us food.
and Jeff Barden once again. Thanks, Jeff.
And again, if
we will. And don't forget your tickets for the Hall of Fame dinner. Very important.
Hall of Fame dinner.
And-
Come tomorrow if you're coming.
Come tomorrow
But
if you're going to bowl
buy-
the singles.
buy-
There is room on the late squads tomorrow, so please come by. And don't forget
tickets for that
Silver
table.
Lanes. Tickets for the table. Yes.
Tickets
They're
for the
selling,
table.
they're selling up to
Pin deck.
200,
200, I think, or 100
tickets
sold
at
already.
$10 each. 100 sold. Okay. Telling me 100 today, 100 tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. All right, guys. Signing off. Take care.
Have a great one.